BDUBTheAnimeMaster is back. Triple pack English dub Toonami reviews. Intro start.
BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. Dragonball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master. Dragonball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master.
So we're back with another English dub review, Toonami review. Today we got a great, awesome premiere. But first off, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super, the English dub review for episode 27. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, let me talk about the episode first, because I do have some very important and some interesting information, about the Dragon Ball Super dub and etc. Now, I'm looking at the English dub cast list here. The episode was pretty much the, retelling rehash of the Resurrection F Frieza arc. And we have the ending where Frieza is defeated by Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue, and Frieza blows up the earth. And then Whis rewinds time. Goku comes back as a Super Saiyan Blue and destroys Frieza with an awesome, decisive Kamehameha. Pretty standard stuff. We have some extra scenes here that wasn't in the original film version of the Frieza F or Resurrection F or Katsuno F arc. The scene where Gohan talks to Piccolo about, trying to become stronger. He wants Piccolo to train him. And that does lead up to something later down the line in the Dragon Ball Super arc. So I'm not going to get into that too much. If you do know, it's pretty much current with the Dragon Ball Super Japanese arc that's going on right now. But I digress. Let's get to the English dub cast. Now, everybody did a great job overall. Goku, played by Sean Schemmel, he was great. Christopher R. Sabat as Vegeta and Piccolo was excellent. Jason Douglas as Beerus doing a great job. Whis also doing a great job as well. Kyle Hebert as Gohan. And the other standard cast members, Sonny Strait as Krillin, Alexis Tipton as Trunks, Kira Edwards as Videl, and Goten, and Monica Rios Boma. Now, the main thing I want to talk about for this dub episode was that last week and this week, the Frieza voice was played by two actors. Christopher Ayres, the current Frieza voice, and Damon Mills filled in for Frieza in a few lines here and there. The reason why is because Chris Ayres currently, right now, he has a very serious disease. I forgot what the disease was called. But pretty much he's going to need some major surgery, and even after the surgery, he most likely will not be able to do voiceover for a very long time, and possibly not ever again. It all depends on how well the surgery goes and his recovery as well. So Chris Ayres will no longer be playing Frieza as of today. Hopefully he'll be well enough to come back for the Resurrection F, the Universe Survival Tournament later down the line. But overall, we have a replacement actor. His name is Damon Mills. So far, some of the dialogue from last week's episode, because there were a few Frieza lines in last week's dub episode that didn't sound like Chris Ayres, but it sounded like a pretty damn good close voice match, and I want to get into that. Damon Mills, as a replacement for right now, the understudy Frieza, English dub Frieza, is a pretty good casting choice. He sounds pretty close to Christopher Ayres Frieza. It's unfortunate what's going on with Chris Ayres. I wish him the best, and I'm just glad that Chris Sabat and crew, the ADR directors and producers of the Dragon Ball Super English dub for Funimation, have an understudy for this part, because I couldn't see anybody else replacing Chris Ayres at this point. So this Damon Mills guy, he's going to be pretty good if he has no choice but to completely replace Chris Ayres, if Chris Ayres is no longer able to do voice acting after his surgery and recovery. But anyway, I don't want to get too into the sad part about everything, but hopefully, like I said, I wish Chris Ayres the best. Good luck with the surgery, and hopefully everything will be a-okay. But overall, a pretty good standard English dub episode. As far as the adaptation script, pretty awesome, pretty good. And that's pretty much it, a straightforward episode. I'm so glad that the Battle of Gods and the Resurrection F arcs are over. Now Dragon Ball Super episodes 28 to, as of today, I think it's 101 episodes as of today. Episode 28 to 101 and further along down the line, because Super ain't stopping anytime soon. This will be Super's brand new content, finally, like 100% new arcs, new content, no movie rehashes, none of that crap. So, I'm fucking excited about that. Are you excited about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, let's move on to the next dub review. Don't mind the microphone, just making sure that the audio is good and not fucked up because I hate re-recording videos. But moving on to the next Toonami dub review, Hunter x Hunter episode 61. The English dub cast here we have Gon, played by Erica Mendez, Killua, played by Christina V. Awesome jobs. And we mark the final voice appearance of Karapika, played by Erica Holliker, and Leodio, played by Matt Mercer, who we won't see for a very long time. This upcoming, well not upcoming, but current Greed Island arc and the arc after it is going to be Gon and Killua centric. We won't see Leodio for a while, and Karapika pretty much doesn't make another appearance until like the last episode, and he doesn't speak. So that's the end of hearing Erica's Karapika, which is unfortunate because she was fucking awesome in the role of Karapika for the dub version of Hunter x Hunter. We do hear some flashback dialogue from Silva, played by Christopher Golaferer, and Jean, played by Mark Duracian, who did a great job playing Gon's father. We hear some more of Miluki, I think that's how you pronounce that, played by Lalia Berzins, who did a good job. Zekpa, played by Greg Chun, who was excellent. We hear some new characters, some new cast members. Ita, played by Brianna Knickerbocker. Good job, good voice for the character. It's the lady that was giving Gon the instructions for the Greed Island game with the, the electronic stuff on, had the white hair. Sezgueta, played by J. Allen White, who was a new actor. Never heard him before, but the voice is pretty good. I hope I pronounced that guy's name correctly. He's the one that wanted to, to test out the people to get into the Greed Island game, and that Gon and Killua had to show off their rent to him. And some standard voices here and there. Standard stuff, but the dub episode was great. The Greed Island arc is a pretty short arc, episodes 59 till I believe 76. It's not really long, but it's a very entertaining arc. It's going to remind you of Yu-Gi-Oh! You already kind of see some of it with the cards and stuff like that, but believe me, even with that stuff in it, is a very intense and semi-dark arc in certain moments. Not super dark like the York New stuff, but it has its dark moments. Trust me, the villain is fucking insane. You are going to enjoy it. I can't wait to hear Getting Through. That's the villain's name. The Bomber, aka, can't wait to hear his dub voice and hear the acting and the line delivery and the dialogue. I can't fucking wait. Anyway, pretty straightforward dub script. No major issues that I have seen. Well, not seen, but heard. And I can't wait for more, man. I mean, can you believe we're 61 episodes into the Hunter x Hunter dub, and Viz Media finally released information for the Hunter x Hunter Blu-ray Part 3, the third Blu-ray box set. It's going to be 2 cores. It's going to be, I believe, 23 episodes in the box set. So episodes 27 to 50, I believe. Fucking awesome. Fucking finally, I will be buying that and picking it up. I can't wait to hear more new characters for the Greed Island arc. It's going to be amazing. And it's going to be great and epic, man. I'm going to try my best to do these dub reviews weekly. It feels good to be back in, full form. And I can't wait to do more. And now let's move on to the premiere of, well, not just the premiere, but the English dub premiere / review of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, Stardust Crusaders. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, English dub review episode 1. And I gotta say, it was fucking excellent. It was great. See you later. No, seriously though. Looking at the English voice cast, we have Jotaro, played by Matt Mercer, who's doing an excellent job. Joseph, played by Richard Epcar. Abdul, played by Christopher Golaferer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, my bad. And that's pretty much the main cast we heard for this episode. We have a full cast list here of like all the characters that's going to show up in the JoJo dub. I'm not going to get into, too many details about them because they haven't shown up and spoken yet. But I'm going to talk about the main cast. And another thing I want to talk about, as far as the English dub script, the adaptation script was great. It was good. But I felt like it was kind of too close, trying too hard to match the Japanese too much. There was that weird line where the police officer was like, hey, your Japanese is really good, but they're speaking English because it's the English dub. I felt like they should have changed that line because it seems kind of stupid to say it in the dub version. It's like, but she's not speaking Japanese, she's speaking English. Anyway, just a small little nitpick I have to say about the dub, but it's directed by Tony Oliver at Bang Zoom. Pretty good job there. And the main cast members all sound pretty good. You know, Matt Mercer, Richard Epcar, and Chris Turgolafera, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. They're doing a great job playing Jotaro, Joseph, and Abdal. I'm really liking the cast list here for the other characters that will be coming up in various episodes. Oh yeah, and Patrick Sykes is Dio. Excellent. Now there's one thing I want to talk about as far as the Part 3 dub. Now the Part 1 and Part 2 dub, what I mean by that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 1 and Season 2. The characters had accents, and I thought that was an interesting, awesome thing to do for the JoJo dub. But here, they don't have any accents whatsoever. And it's kind of strange watching Season 1 and Seasons 2 dub, where Joseph Joestar, the younger version of him, had an accent, and now there's no accent as an old man. It just that type of inconsistency kind of fucks with you a little bit when it comes to like dub consistency. It's like Season 1, Season 2, accents. Season 3, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, no accents. It's like, what the fuck happened? Did they just grow old and lose their accents, you know? I mean, it's just a little bit of a con, I have to say. I felt like, you know, that was kind of a bad move because it destroys the consistency. But I can see how it can be difficult for certain characters and such, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. But I really did like the accents in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 1 and Season 2. So to lose it in the third season where there's more cool characters that they could have really had a lot of fun with as far as accents, it's kind of a shame. But it's still going to be a pretty good dub overall. You know, great episode, a great line delivery. It's going to be pretty long. This whole show, if you combine both halves, is about 48 episodes. So it's going to be running for about a year. Anyway, stay tuned for more dub reviews for Dragon Ball Super, Hunter x Hunter, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below for all 3 dub reviews on BDUBTheAnimeMaster. Follow me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Leave a like for the Facebook fan page. Links are in the description. And don't leave the video just yet. Check out my other English dub reviews, anime reviews, unboxings, and more. Stay on the page, people, because I have awesome new content coming, and there's 700 videos to check out and watch on BDUBTheAnimeMaster. Toonami English dubs for the win. Peace.
Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master.